Welcome back everybody. This is part 28 on What If Kid Asta Meets Noelle's Mother. I do not own Black Clover or any of the characters in this video. They belong to their own respected authors. Chapter 37. A few hours earlier, Runaway. Several Diamond Kingdom mages visiting Elysia for special training minus Queen Evanora, Andreas, and Tantalus were running away from Koji. The moon elf only snapped his fingers for wolves of moon magic to block their path, snarling at them, making them stop with a yelp. Evanora, your mages are lackluster. Koji deadpanned. Oi, and a groan? Lackluster? Andreas scowled. You heard me. It's only been a few days and already they're trying to run away. Koji deadpanned. And I hardly scratched the surface on the training too. Evanora observed the scene before her and frowned. The problem isn't the mages, Queen Evanora remarked. And if it is, then alright. But another problem is that you're being too rough with them. They need to ease into the training style of the Heart Kingdom. Oh please, easing into it isn't something we have the luxury for. They need to learn this quickly as they can in order to learn to manifest large quantities of mana, which will take longer to learn, Koji replied. And if they don't, in the blink of an eye he was behind Anna, making her gasp, his hand at her neck. They're dead, he stated. Noted, Anna quickly said. Koji removed his hand and backed away, allowing Anna to drop to her knees with a shudder. I am aware, Queen Evanora remarked, and besides, this is actually the easier version of the training. I could make it a lot worse, Koji added, making one of the mages shriek. Have mercy. One of the diamond soldiers cried out. At that, Andreas facepalmed. The wolves aren't even attacking you right now, Andreas snapped. Now get back to work. Plus those wolves don't even need to attack. Take a step closer and they blow up, Koji stated, making them yelp. Anyway, time to. Koji grew wide-eyed, looking to the side, his ear twitching. Something wrong? Queen Evanora asked. Take a break. I need to check something. Koji only replied, walking off. The Diamond Kingdom soldiers sighed in relief. However, their relief quickly vanished when Andreas gave them a light glare. While Koji is gone, do some stretches, Andreas ordered the soldiers, ignoring the fact that Tantalus had gone back to eating. The soldiers groaned, but did so, and sighed, standing back up. That guy is a menace. It's no wonder he's second in command of this tribe, she muttered. While the soldiers did their stretches, Queen Evanora also began to stretch. A menace. Perhaps, Queen Evanora agreed. He's second in command of this tribe not just for his pure strength, but also for him to be a backup in case Ren is gone, which she is. We saw her at the summit about a month or so ago. She stopped stretching for a bit to continue with. Rumor has it that only a select few can defeat the Elysia elf tribe leader in battle, or rather, in a sparring match. But fighting her for fun isn't my aim. She narrowed her eyes. We need this training, Anna. If we ever come across Zenon or Morris again, which I'm certain that we will, we need to be strong enough to defeat them. Because as we are now, we're nowhere near strong enough. And there's the bastard Morris, Queen Evanora added. I had always assumed he was some mad magic scholar. But after hearing about Captain Yami Sukahiro's fight against him from Lady Asir during our first day here, Morris isn't just some mad magic scholar. She clenched her fists, then turned to face Anna. Anna, when we become strong enough to go up against them again, I leave Zenon to you. Morris is mine, of course, Anna nodded. Thank you, Queen Evanora remarked, though I gotta wonder, why did Koji suddenly leave like that? Anna remarked. Evanora shrugged. Who knows? The Diamond Kingdom Queen retorted. Perhaps something of importance came up? Koji, encased as a moon magic wolf, ran into the forest before sniffing around. I know I sensed it. So where? There. He swiftly ran, following the track before pouncing with a howl while a shriek was heard before he found himself pinning a girl. Whoever you are, get the hell off of me, the girl told him firmly, staring up at him. Who are you? You are no Heart citizen. Otherwise you wouldn't have the nerve to come to this territory, he growled. The girl just continued to stare up at him. So this is the Heart Kingdom, huh? She asked. I've only heard of it. How I got here, I do not know. She paused, then added, but if it gets you off of me faster, I'll tell you my name. Seeker Swallowtail. If she wasn't pinned, she'd be crossing her arms. Though I doubt my name means any importance to a talking wolf. Seeker Swallowtail. Koji grew wide-eyed before snarling. Don't screw with me, woman. Only one human went by that name and she lived 500 years ago. The red-eyed girl, Seeker, curved her lips into a sly smile. Yes, you're right, Seeker agreed. You're pinning her down right now. As I said, woman, don't screw with me, Koji snarled, pressing his paw down harder on Seeker. Unless you have some sort of proof you can actually be the same person, you'll be in trouble for daring to use that name. At first, Seeker didn't say anything, but after a few minutes, Seeker just scowled. You want proof? I'll give you proof, Seeker remarked coolly. Sealing magic. Silent cage. In an instant, Koji was trapped inside a cage. Thus Seeker was free from him pinning her down. She stood up and brushed the debris off of her dress. Is that proof enough for you? Or should I also close your mouth shut permanently? Koji looked around the cage he was now trapped in, a shocked expression on his face. Sealing magic that Seeker Swallowtail possessed. Not only that, but this mana, he thought, looking at her again to see her horns. What? But then that would mean she had used forbidden magic. So then she truly is. Well, Seeker asked, her arms still crossed. You truly are Seeker Swallowtail, he remarked slowly. Oh. Ren is gonna lose it. Seeker's mouth formed an O as she deactivated her silent cage spell on Koji. He landed on his feet, shaking himself before looking at her. Surprised I accepted, he asked. Her mouth formed vanished and she scoffed. That's not what I'm surprised about, Seeker remarked. It's the name you said. I'm not sure why, but I feel like that name rings some sort of a bell. It is the name of our tribe leader, he told her. Seeker stared at Koji in disbelief. I'm sorry. What? Seeker asked. What do you mean by that? It's better to show you, he said, kneeling down. Get on. Seeker did so, with some form of hesitation at first. With that, Koji began to run, Seeker clutching onto him tightly as he ran. My name is Koji, and contrary to appearances, I happen to be an elf, he told her as he ran. You're an elf? Seeker repeated. So why the wolf form? Is it just a spell you use? That's right. I often use this spell to patrol and to scare off outsiders, he said as he leaped. All to protect our home. Koji stopped and Seeker gasped to see the tribe before them. This is Elysia, the elf tribe of the Heart Kingdom, he said to her. Whoa. Seeker breathed, taking in the entire scenery, as well as seeing several human-elf hybrid children playing. Those children are. We are a tribe of not only elves, but of humans with hybrid children, he nodded. Seeker felt tears trickling down her cheeks as she continued to watch and observe. So it's true, she spoke softly. Licht and Prince Lumiere's dream it came true. Led by Licht's granddaughter, Renombra, Koji said, walking to the tribe. Grand. Seeker choked, clinging onto Koji. Give it a moment. You'll see her soon, he replied. Kill me. No, end me. No. Gosh darn it, woman. Put me out of my misery. Never. Ren groaned, plopping her head on the table, her face red as a cherry while Asir cheerfully watched. Oh, come on, Ren dear. It's not that bad. Not that bad? Ren shrieked, recalling what happened not too long ago. A few hours ago. Ren watched as the chosen royal knights followed Mereoleona to the hideout of the Midnight Sun, hoping for the best for them. She turned, about to leave with Asir when a hand gripped her wrist, making her look up to see Yuno. Yuno, is something wrong? She asked. Just want to do something before I go, he replied. Which is? She questioned, confused. He smirked, pulling her forward, making her yelp, and then blushed red, feeling his lips on her ear before whispering. Once I get back, I'll ask to court you, he promised. She gasped, blushing red and speechless as he moved back and went to catch up with the others, leaving her frozen in shock. I can't believe he just. Ren shrieked. I can believe it. Queen Asir smiled. Stop cheering. This is serious. Ren hissed. What's the big deal? You like him. He obviously likes you, Faye said. Who said I liked him? Ren demanded. Your facial expression says everything. Because of what he said, Ren groaned. Who just tells someone they're gonna court them? You know apparently, Faye grinned. Yup. You know 100%. Queen Asir smiled. Guys, Ren groaned. Okay look Ren, it's obvious you got a thing for him. Why not just admit it? Faye demanded. 'Cause I don't. Ren scowled. Yes you do. Queen Asir's smile widened. I came here to help him, not date him. Ren scowled. Queen Asir kept her smile on her face out of amusement. But Ren dear, dating can also be helping him. Queen Asir pointed out. How exactly? Ren demanded. The Silverette Queen of Clover was about to retort, but Ren's communicator began to blip. Queen Asir opened her mouth to say something, but closed it, deciding it was best to wait. Oh now what? Ren groaned. picking it up. An image of Koji appeared before Ren and Queen Aesir. "Hello, chief of mine," Koji spoke. "Koji?" Ren blinked. "Yes, it is. Your right-hand man with very big news," Koji replied. "Hi, Koji dear." Queen Aesir smiled. "What's the news you have for Ren?" "Ah, Queen Aesir, you're here as well. Good, good. I would like you to meet someone," Koji replied, turning his head. "Come on." "Oh, fine." Coming into view on the image or screen was a black-haired girl with red eyes, 2 horns sticking out her head, and wearing a black dress. "Hi." Ren's eyes widened upon seeing her. "Koji, who is this?" she questioned. "Ren, Aesir, meet Seeker Swallowtail," Koji introduced. "Hello, Seeker." Queen Aesir smiled. Ren looked at Seeker in shock, her heart stopping upon the woman before her. "Seeker Swallowtail," she choked. "You don't mean." "But I do. This is the same Seeker Swallowtail who 500 years ago served your great-uncle, Lumiere, Silvermillion, Clover, and friends to your grandparents Licht and Tisha," Koji confirmed with a nod. Ren covered her mouth, feeling herself sway before collapsing on a chair as Koji looked to Seeker. "And Seeker, this is Ren Silvermillion Clover, the granddaughter of Licht and Tisha. With her, Aesir Silva Clover, Lumiere's descendant and the current queen of the Clover Kingdom," he introduced. Seeker observed Queen Aesir and Ren, her nonchalant expression changing to that of happiness. "The Clover Kingdom changed for the better." Seeker spoke softly. "Well, only recently," Faye began. "Not now, Faye. I'm trying to get over the shock here," Ren choked, trying to catch her breath. I can't believe you're actually here. I can say the same to you." Seeker teared up. "Because you're here. That means my sealing of Lady Tisha's wound on that fateful day wasn't for nothing." "Sealing?" Ren choked, looking up at Seeker shocked. "It turns out Seeker had used her sealing magic to heal the drastic parts of your grandmother's injuries. Not enough to heal all of them, but enough to reach Elysia," Koji explained gently. Ren covered her mouth once more, feeling her tears come. "Oh God, so it was thanks to you. It was thanks to you Grandma and Mama survived," she choked. "It's thanks to you I'm here." "Yes," Seeker nodded. "There was no way I'd let Lady Tisha die. Thank you. Thank you so much," Ren cried, letting her tears fall. "You're welcome, Ren," Seeker spoke softly, instinctively clutching onto Koji to prevent herself from falling. After a few minutes, Queen Aesir spoke up. "I apologize for breaking the emotional discussion, but how goes the training with the Diamond Mages, Koji?" Queen Aesir asked. "They're all lackluster," Koji deadpanned. "Oi," few shouts could be heard. "I'm not wrong," Koji shouted back. "Oh God, are you torturing them?" Ren questioned, wiping away her tears. "Hardly. They just don't have a spine," Koji scoffed. "Only those generals and the witchy queen I can see being able to learn the mana method quickly enough." "Well, Evanora is the Diamond Kingdom Queen," Queen Aesir remarked. "And the Shining Generals of Diamond are on par with the Clover Kingdom's Magic Knight captains in terms of power. So it makes sense to learn mana method and ultimate magic fast enough. If only I can say the same for their mages," Koji sighed. "Listen to this." They watched him go near a door. "Okay, troops, this time we're gonna..." Several screams could be heard. "Oh dear," Queen Aesir remarked. "You are torturing them," Ren accused. "No, torture is driving your tribe crazy for not finding a man for nearly a century," Koji deadpanned. "You're still on that?" Ren scowled. Queen Aesir giggled. "He's not wrong, Ren dear," Queen Aesir told the Elysia elf tribe leader. "Do not side with the wolf that wants me to get laid." Ren scowled. "Just do it already," Seeker deadpanned. "Wah," Ren shrieked. "Thank you, Seeker." Koji nodded. "I bet Yuno would love that," Faye added. "Oh, absolutely he would," Queen Aesir agreed, still giggling. "Oh my God, guys," Ren shrieked. "Wait a second. You mean the wind boy over there at Clover?" Koji questioned. "Yeah, he's gonna court her," Faye grinned. "What?" Koji yelled. "It's true," Queen Aesir grinned. "You should have seen Rendir's face. I haven't even agreed," Ren began. "Ren, listen to me closely," Koji spoke seriously. "Take the damn courtship." "I am not listening to this," Ren scowled. "I am simply helping Yuno, and once I have, I will return to the tribe. End of discussion." "Oh hell no, Aesir. Talk some sense into her," Faye begged. Queen Aesir smiled in amusement. "I won't need to do much convincing this time around," Queen Aesir remarked. "Yuno dear's done most of the work for me. All he needed was a little push. Look, nothing is going to change my mind on this," Ren frowned. He has his life here in Clover, and I have mine in Elysia at heart. Queen Aesir's smile remained on her face at Ren's words in regards to her own, Fae, Koji, and Seekers, whatever you say, Ren dear. Queen Aesir giggled. Though I'm sure Yuno will be sad when you leave, I can't just permanently leave Elysia, Aesir. Ren scowled. Nor can I have him leave Clover and give up his dream. Sure you can, Queen Aesir replied. If someone in Elysia is willing to take your place as the Asia elf tribe leader, I think it's best we can hang up now. Seeker spoke nonchalantly. This lovey-dovey talk is irritating me. Agreed, Aesir. Talk her into this. Koji spoke. Before hanging up, Ren looked at Aesir with a frown on her face. Aesir, it's not that simple, Ren said. I know it's not, the Clover Kingdom Queen agreed. But do you wish it was that simple? I don't even know anymore, Ren sighed. Fair and hum. Queen Aesir stood up from the throne and approached the window, noticing 3 flashing lights traversing the sky. What's going on up there? Huh? Ren questioned, following her gaze. The 3 lights flashed again after every few seconds. I was going to say that that's fireworks, but Queen Aesir frowned. But they look more like 3 pointed stars than fireworks. Unless those are people, Ren frowned, standing up. Regardless if it's people or not, it's best we get up there. And quickly, Queen Aesir added. Come on, Ren dear. Right behind you. Ren nodded. As soon as the 2 left the throne room to go see what was going on up in the sky, Marx entered the throne room. Your Majesty, have you seen Marx began? Only to realize that Queen Aesir wasn't here. He put his hands to his head. Oh, come on. First Sir Julius is gone. Now Lady Aesir? Ugh, I need to put a tracking device on those 2. Julius evaded another beam of light magic from Patry, while also evading a slash of sword magic from Ava. So you and William were sharing a body this whole time, Julius remarked to Patry. Yes, Patry confirmed, though none of you knew it until now. Then why side with the Zagreses of the Spade Kingdom? Julius questioned. Like Patry said, he has his exceptions to the humankind, Ava clarified. My family is one, and William is another. Do not worry, Wizard King. William will be the sole survivor of the humankind, Patry told him, because once you die, the Clover Kingdom will have to give in and accept the fact that the humankind shall become extinct, just as you all deserve. He narrowed his eyes, and he continued to fire light magic, light swords of conviction at Julius, who kept evading them. And I will make that happen. Light magic sword in hand, he flew towards Julius from one angle, while Ava flew in towards Julius from another angle. Die, Wizard King. Julius glanced between Patry and Ava, just as he was about to teleport out of the way. Light magic, Seraph's blade. A blade of light blocked Patry and Ava, making them gasp in shock. Wah, Patry gasped. What's this? Ava wondered aloud. She went in for another stab, but got blocked by a liquefied steel lance, steel creation magic, Valkyrie armor. And standing before them were Ren and Aesir as they shielded Julius, who looked surprised. Ren? Aesir? Julius asked. Sorry, Patry, but we won't let you kill Julius, Queen Aesir declared, nor bring ruin to humanity. Ren frowned, clutching her sheathed sword tightly, getting ready to face off against either Patry or Ava Zogratis in the fight ahead. Queen Aesir was doing the same thing. End of chapter 37. Link down to the comments if you want to read the rest of the story. I hope you all enjoy. Goodbye.